up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through the Chaos Difficulty Moria Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1, we're going to be using a double raid boss Blackbeard team. We're doing Perona. Perona is an int character, and the reason we're using my favorite team, double raid boss Blackbeard, is because she will preemptively despair our team for 3 turns. So we want to have not level 3 anti-despair. Level 2 or level 1 is just fine. We just don't want level 3 anti-despair. And the highest health strength character we can. If you have the Magellan, he's really nice because then he will be able to cut her health by 20%. So will Mihawk be a health cutter. Otherwise, you can always use a despair remover. You can use a despair remover, so that way after you use double Blackbeard and Mihawk specials, if she's still alive, you can attack her with regular attacks. The Marine ship or the Dreadnought Saber ship, that's Don Krieg's ship, are going to be the ships you want to use, because both of those will give you 1.5 times HP. The Marine ship I like better because it doesn't make it harder to stall, whereas like the Don Krieg ship will deal damage at the end of each turn, which can make it a little bit annoying to stall. Perona has 2.66 million hit points. She attacks every turn for 3,600 damage. She'll despair both of our captains. We'll lose all that health. We're going to use our Mihawk special first, and then our Magellan special. It doesn't matter which one between Mihawk and Magellan, either or. And then we'll be using Blackbeard specials to finish her off. If you leave her alive, which is fine, you still have some health to attack her. Below 50%, she'll poison you, give you block orbs, and lock them, and despair your captains for another 3 turns. I think I actually leave her alive here. I will. Luffy, will you finish her off? You can still delay her. So this still is... Oh, we still gotta attack her. Below 50%, she'll poison and start despairing and attacking, which is okay. We can take a few hits from her. But that's it. If you have more health than I did, or if you have an anti-despair, you can use those. If she does not change Psi orbs into badly matching. So if you have Psi characters, those will keep their regular orbs. Wow, 5,000 damage. Amazing. Come on, do it. Kill her. Come on. And Magellan poison. Come on, Magellan poison, do it. Aw. We got all our health back, and then all our health goes away again. It's okay, here we go. Kuma gives matching orbs. Now we can kill her. Come on! There we go. So, like, a little bit more health. If you had full health, I actually accidentally took an attack in the middle of those stages there. Or if you have, like, a Whitebeard special to help you cut health, either of those things would do a lot better. Or bring a despair remover. So you can attack with your full attack. Round 2 on Coliseum Moria is gonna be versus Nero. Nero is a quick character. He has 4.1 million hit points and is actually pretty easy to beat, especially if you have a high health team. He attacks for only 4,100 damage, and even whenever you get him low, he just attacks for another 4,100. So he attacks for a total of 8,000, even below 50, even below 20% health. He will bind you. He'll bind your right side character for 1 turn, or he'll bind your right side and your middle row for 1 turn for your right side and then 2 turns for the middle row. So as long as you have level 2 anti-bind, all he does is hit for a small amount of damage early on, and once below 50% attacks for 8,000 per turn. So you can get him low if you want to. If you have a 6-star Zoro friend captain, that's gonna be great. Otherwise, a double Dex Mihawk team will work as well. Versus Nero, once again 4.1 million hit points. He will lower your rate of Dex orbs and also shuffle your orbs. We're going to be using Killer to change our red and blue orbs into matching, and Onigumo to change Psi and Int orbs into matching, so we got a pretty good chance of getting mostly matching orbs. Zoro also is a health cut, Mihawk is a health cut, Zoro is a attack boost, and Doflamingo is an orb boost. Makes this team way more damage than you'll ever need with almost fully matching orbs, as long as you don't get any tandem orbs or anything like that. Once again, if he attacks first turn, he just binds your right column. Second turn, he binds, or below 50%, he also binds your middle column. Level 2 anti-bind doesn't do anything at all. Very easy. Round 3 of Coliseum Moria is going to be versus Cindry. Cindry is a side character. You can take your time, punch her for a little while, because she's got a little zombie friend with 1 hit point. If you kill her zombie friend, then she gets angry, and then she'll bind your characters for 9 turns. But as long as your zombie friend is alive, you can take your time and hit her. So we're going to be using a Dex Mihawk, Int Mihawk slasher team. I'll see how things go. Versus Cindry. She's got 4.1 million hit points. Attacks every single turn for 4,100. This zombie right here has 1 hit point and will attack every 2 turns for 3,200. So we can just take a few hits from Cindry. In fact, I am going to do that. I'm going to take advantage of the orbs that I have and attack her slowly. You can also burst her down, but as soon as you kill this one, she will bind your non-captains and deal 9,000 damage. So we're going to just take this first turn and use our orb boost and attack her. And just her. Not using any other specials to deal damage to the other stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take another turn to attack. Wow, my orbs suck. Oh, those are some poopy orbs. Croc will help us get better orbs if we need it. This turn, now that our orb boost is gone, is when we're going to be using Croc and Dofi and everything else. So we got 1 purple orb. Let's change that around and see what else we can get. 2 purple orbs. Perfect. I want to put my purple orbs on both of my cerebral characters. It'd be nice to have another one for that, but that's all I got. Mihawk special, Momonga special to boost the attack of my cerebral characters. And Int Mihawk is still going to be better than Momonga, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then she will bind our stuff. And we'll use Int Mihawk special to finish her off. Round 4 of Coliseum Moria is going to be versus Oars. Oars is a strength character. He has 10.1 million hit points. You can use a zombie team against him, and that's just what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a Shiryu friend captain. Where's my Shiryu team? I want a Shiryu friend captain. And we're going to be using a zombie team of Shiryu Brook. You can use a regular zombie team if you don't have the Tom's Worker. You can use a double Enel team too. If you use double Enel, you're going to need to use damage reducers like Alvida and Perona or Streamwolf Zoro, because he will attack for 25,000 damage every 4 turns, but he is after turn 4 or turn 8 delayable with Golden Pound Usopp and whatever else. So you can use delays, you can use damage. You can burst him down, but it's gonna take a pretty hefty team to burst him down. If you're on the Japanese version and you have a Raid Boss Magellan special with the zombie team is going to take care of it all by himself, or Shiryu your way through because you only need to have it work 1 time. Versus Oars. Oars has 10.1 million hit points, but he cannot kill us. So if you make it to Oars, congrats, you've won. Shiryu special. Yeah. Oh man, why did we do that? That was a Shiryu special. It's so much easier just to slap him away. If that didn't work, you could always use Mihawk special and then Duval special and cut his health and Sabo special to do some damage and stuff. Or you could just use Shiryu special, man, and just have it work first try. That's the guide. Just use Shiryu. It's easy. Oh, man. And on the final stage versus Moria, we're going to be using a 5+ Luffy with an Akainu team, because Moria's Dex. And what punches a fist through our favorite Dex characters? That's right, Akainu does. I will be using a Raid Boss Akainu on this team. You'll also note that my Raid Boss Akainu has a 26 turn cooldown, because my Akainu cooldown on Japan is bad. So even with a 26 turn Akainu cooldown, you're still able to do this team. That will be Akainu, 5+ Luffy, Guma, Dofi, Raid Boss Akainu, and Alvida. Alvida to reduce the damage taken from one of the very, very painful Oars attacks. Against Oars, this time he only has 4.6 million hit points. Still attacks every 4 turns. He also doesn't enrage below 50% health now. The only thing you have to worry about is below 20% health, he'll attack for 560,000 hit points. So we're going to be using Alvida to reduce that first attack from him. And we're just going to be punching him with all of our fists for the rest of the turns. Making sure to mess up your perfect set where you don't do as much damage as you want to. We're going to be using our 6-star Akainu Captain Special against him. Once we get him lower, or at least after the first attack. Anytime after the first attack is when you want to use your Raid Boss Akainu Special, or your 6-star Akainu Special. We're going to be saving the Raid Boss Akainu Special for the Moria, not only to give us guaranteed matching Oars, but also to boost our affinity by 1.75 times. Yeah, let's make sure we don't get him below 20%, which should be right about here. Make sure you use Alvida here. He attacks for 24,000 damage. So make sure you keep that in mind whenever you're trying to figure out how much damage or how much health you need to have left in order to take a hit from him. And I'm not going to bring him below 20%, so just hit. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. And I'm going to make sure that whenever I move forward, it's at least on 2 turns here, so that way I can actually use his special on the first turn whenever we get into there. We're also going to use it. We're going to use Akainu and Doflamingo specials. Akainu Doflamingo specials should do, depending on how many. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's burst now. Those are some good orbs. Let's do it. Boost our attack. Move Dofi orbs over. And let's take him down. Our attack boost is not going to carry over, but that's fine. Into Moria. Moria has 3.4 million hit points. He'll have a 10-hit combo barrier. He'll shuffle our orbs and give us stuff like block and bomb orbs, but Akainu will give us red orbs, and Kuma will take care of the rest. That's why we use more Dofi first and Kuma here. 5+ Luffy special will clear out some guys on the outside. You can, even though you delay Moria, that's okay because Moria is going to die. But if he survives, on turn 2, he will enrage everybody. And every 3 turns, he will summon zombies. So he just does a regular attack. First of all, attacks for 6,200. Second turn, he enrages, doubling everyone's attack. And everyone attacks every single turn, including the backline characters. And on the third turn, he'll summon more characters. If you get him below 20%, he attacks for 300,000 damage. But poor Moria made the mistake of being a Dex character. And 6-star Akainu just tears a hole through him. And then now we have 5 turns, or 4 turns to kill this guy in the back. If you have the regular 1000 Sunny, you can use the regular 1000 Sunny. That should be able to kill him, I think. But since he is he'll partially boost his defense. Now we just have to take our time and kill his defense boosted butt. There he goes. Guys, that is the Chaos Difficulty Moria Coliseum. Sorry it's a bit late if it's a Japanese version, and you're welcome that it's early if you're watching this for the global version. If you like this, you can go to patreon.com/Zeenigami and subscribe, or check us out live on twitch.tv/Zeenigami. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful. You know what? People want to know what Moria does. Moria is a slasher-driven character. Where are you, Moria? There you are. Moria is a driven slasher character. He's got 3 sockets. As you can see, my Moria here has gotten a lot of love and care because he's got a lot of sockets on him, as you can see. Moria, the reason I have a bundle of recovery cotton candy on Moria is because of his captain ability. which changes his own orb into Dex Orb, deals 300,000 or his captain ability is boosts the attack of driven characters by 2.25 times, and heals 3 times his recovery at the end of each turn. So with maxed out recovery cotton candy to heals for just under 1,000 health per turn with his captain ability. His special ability gives himself a Dex Orb and deals 300,000 fixed damage to one enemy, which is going to be damage that goes through defense but is still hit by barriers. So if an enemy has a barrier, Moria will still only do 1 hit of that barrier, but if they have high defense like a Princess Turtle, Moria will destroy them. Y'all stay beautiful.